Bet you've never seen a fucking bunny do this. Bet you've never seen this. I've got this thing, right? You put it on the dashboard. It's got a little suction cup. You plap it on there. You hit this thing. It's supposed to stay on, but the problem is that it doesn't. The suction cup no longer holds the suction. The cup no longer sucks. And I guess I could replace the suction cup maybe, but like the assembly of components is valued so little now and shipping costs so much that you might as well just order a whole new thing. It's the same price. So this is now trash because one part of it doesn't work. So the whole is less than the sum of its parts, which sucks. Nobody wants to make a shitty product. This isn't even a shitty product. It does what it needs to do. But through no fault of the manufacturers, the circumstances surrounding it are such that you can't make a cheap product and be like, well, if one part fails, well, we should make it so that it's replaceable and users can just replace it. Like, this wouldn't be that hard to replace, I don't think. If you designed it to be replaced. But why would they? There's several steps that go into repairing an object. Firstly, you have to determine that the object is repairable. That there is a part of the object that is broken and can be replaced. Step 2 is determining if the manufacturer makes the separate part to be sold to you, the consumer. And if so, step 3, determine if the price point of that part deducted from the price point of a whole new thing, of a whole new product, is worth the amount of effort you think it's going to take to replace that part. We're already like, most people have checked out. Most people are like, I don't fucking care that much, dude. This thing was $20. This costs as much as a burger meal at a fast food restaurant these days. I'm gonna spend the time and the effort to learn, okay, let's see, underneath here, and like, you have to have a certain mindset to even want to repair something, to even care about an object, to repair it. Because you have to invest yourself into the thing. You have to, it has to mean something to you, anything. And there is a certain like benefit, if you want to call it that you can gain out of just like trashing something and just like being like, I'm done with this thing. You like get some of yourself back. You get some of that, you like siphon some of that like energy away that you feel pulling from you every time you think about like, oh, I need to fix that thing. This thing, I know it's broken, but I know I can fix it. I know it's just this one part right here. If I just find out if I can get this suction cup thing, and if it's, maybe it's like $10, and if it's $10, then I order that, and then I figure out how to safely remove this thing, because I don't actually think that this comes off in any easy capacity. I have to really like get in there, and then what? And then what? Well, I guess I put the other suction cup on there, and I hope it fits, and it like, especially, God help you if it's a third party. If it's a third party part, you're just gambling at that point. You're like hoping that that third party part actually matches up to the part that you're wanting it to, because the original manufacturer maybe stopped producing these things. They went on to the next version of this because they're like, we have to stay relevant because in order to, even back in the day, companies were like, we can't survive on making a good product and nothing else, because if we make a good product and people buy it and then they don't need to buy a new product, we don't get any more money. People be saying money is the root of all evil, and they were not fucking kidding, okay? That's the idea, right? That's the main selling point of money, that you can use it to accrue pleasure, which you can also spend to reduce suffering in your life, right? If I want this thing fixed, I just pay enough money, bada bing, bada boom, I got a whole new one sent straight to my door. That just costs money, baby. That's it. That don't cost me time. I mean, I have to wait for it, I guess, but if I pay for the shipping, I could get it even quicker. So I don't even really have to wait for it. I don't have to figure out how this thing goes together. I can just skip the process entirely. Because maybe I don't want to do that, or maybe I just don't, one only has so much time in their life. But you lose out on life. You're skipping life is what you're doing. You're paying to skip life. Doesn't that seem a little silly?